Hey, what's going on, guys? It is DJ Spider-Man here, and today we're doing a. No. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's James Gilliam here, and today I am back with another video. And today I just want to express some feelings and thoughts about the new series of Doctor Who. And a lot of you guys may know that I am a fan of this. I've discussed it between friends and family, and likewise, and just the overall thoughts and opinions. And as I did mention in my Utrecht vlog, I did say that I did replace Doctor Who with the series Gotham. Hey guys, Editor James here, just with a couple of announcements that I think you guys should be filled in on, and stuff that is going to come up in the future of the channel and just me in general. Here are a couple songs that I'm working on. It's taken a while, but here's a list of them here. I am get this out for the new year-ish, maybe soon enough. I'm still working away. I still need to find backing tracks for a lot of this shit, but they are in the works. It's more diss track. I know it's overdue. I know I keep talking about it, but stuff that is more likely to happen is there's a podcast that I've recorded with a friend. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but that will be coming up within the near future of the channel. So that's just a couple things that I feel like you guys need to be filled in on. A couple things that I announced the odd time in my private story on Snapchat, but I feel like you guys, the viewers on YouTube, deserve to know this stuff as well. So yeah, there's new stuff coming up on the channel, as well as regular videos like this. We'll try and get back on the YouTube grind, try and upload at least twice a week. No promises, but I'm sorry that I haven't been around as much as I hope I would be. But keep an eye out on the channel for new music and for the new podcast. But back to the video, because Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, let's be honest, it's fucking shit for the actual fans of the show. And on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, by the way. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that I see on Twitter when they announce Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, a lot of the replies, I'm not trying to assume or completely rule it as one group of people, but I feel like a lot of the people that reply to the tweets about Jodie Whittaker, more girls than guys who are really more excited about this sort of Jodie Whittaker stuff. Because bear in mind, the last sort of series of Jodie Whittaker's, the way that Chibnall changed the series from it being a Saturday night TV show, we can have hour-long episodes, to it's on a Sunday night, not when a lot of people are watching TV, really. For me personally, Sunday night, and the way he changed it to be more educational, and no recurring Doctor Who villains, kind of already fucks over the whole series. Because it's like, if we have no Cybermen, no Daleks, no Weeping Angels, no Silence, no interesting villains, no new ways of them coming back into the universe. We've had a multitude of ways of Daleks coming back into the storyline, as well as the Cybermen and the Weeping Angels, and I always find it quite interesting to see. Well, back in the day when they'd come up in an episode, I was always quite interested in how they are going to be included within the episode, and how the writers are going to shoehorn them in some way, shape or form. However, with Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, as a lot of you guys may know, there's no recurring villains. The only, to be honest, I didn't watch the entire series. I'll be completely honest with you, because I didn't see the need to do it. I watched, I think, up to the one with the Batang in the space hospital. And the only decent episode from the ones that I watched were probably the first one, which was the pilot, and there was an actual alien in that, and the other one, which was Rosa. And the reason I like Rosa is just because of the storyline, and also at the same time, there was no really alien threat. The only thing within the episode was there was an alien that was trying to prevent Rosa Parks from objecting, from standing up in a bus. I think that's what the storyline was. He was an alien racist, and he was trying to stop black people from ever having standing up for themselves during back in that time period. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Yes, Rosa Parks is a fantastic figurehead, and the episode, the concept around it, great timeline, great piece of history to talk about. The alien was an alien racist, really. That's the stance. And it wasn't even an alien. He looked fucking human. He was a human. He wasn't like an alien. He looked like a fucking white male like myself. That was it. That was the alien. He was a terrible intergalactic prisoner, and he broke out of intergalactic jail to, cause racism. Good concept of an episode. Yeah, great, fantastic. Cool bit of history. I like that. It's kind of like, what the fuck storyline? And also the episode with the Batang as well. So essentially that episode started with You know, they're in some sort of alien scrapyard. I think they're looking for materials or something like that, and they come across a spaceman. And literally, this is what it was fucking like. Hey yo, Doc, what is this thing? What is this? Hey yo, Doctor, what is this about the movie? That's my rhyme, by the way. Well, Ryan, this is a space mine. Yeah, uh-oh. Crash bang. Ah! And scene. Yeah, so that legitimately happens in the Batinga episode in the opening sort of sequence. The Doctor does nothing to prevent their fate. Literally, fuck all. Like, she's like, oh shit, it's a spaceman. That's her reaction in the episode, and I'm like, are you serious? Like that, like really? And then they go to that space hospital, and the enemy is literally a small fucking cuddle. It's a small little cuddly fucking creature. Like, are you serious? And like the Doctors fought, you know, the Cybermen, the Slitheen, the Sontarans, the Jadoon, the fucking Daleks, the Silence, the Weeping Angels, countless enemies more powerful than something that just absorbs matter and energy. The storyline was the Bating was trying to eat the energy of that. That was it. And they're on the space station, and the way they got there was the Doctor couldn't defuse a fucking bomb. What? That like since when did the Doctor become all part, literally a fucking god, literally a god, to, oh, I don't know how to like, just stares at a bomb and lets it explode, lets her cripple her team. The old Doctor under, you know, your Matt Smith, your David Tennant, your Peter Capaldi, you know, all the previous Doctors wouldn't have let that happen. They try to prevent their fate of their fellow companions because they give a shit about them not get blown up. You know, I don't think Matt Smith's, you know, companions, Rory and Amy, I don't think he'd let them blow up and die. You know, go the extra mile for a lot of his characters to make sure they're okay, because he obviously doesn't want any harm to any of his companions. They never intend for that to happen, but it does eventually happen, you know. Why am I talking about these two episodes in particular? They spring to mind when I think about how bad that series of Doctor Who was. When I think about the episodes that I have watched, I think about those two sort of episodes and the concepts behind them. You know, alien hospitals, yes, that's interesting. You could have a different thing. There could be, let's say, an alien flying on about to crash ship, and the Doctor intercepts their transmission. They save the person, they get them on board, they see that they're badly hurt, they get them in an alien space station, and they find out that they're actually being chased by, let's say, another type of aliens, you know, an alien species that they're having conflict with, and the Doctor has to deal with two sides of a story. Can't remember what episode it was. I'll pull up the name here, but there was one, it was a Matt Smith one, and they went to some western town, and there's some guy who was trying to kill people within this town, and it turns out that he had actually been experimented on and made into a weapon by one of the people that he's trying to kill within the episode, and you find that out, and that's an interesting twist on a storyline, and it's within a sort of western, which is really interesting as well. Like, and there's an alien doctor, not just a doctor, but an actual alien doctor that treats the people, keeps them alive. So an interesting concept within an episode, and I don't see how Chibnall couldn't have done that, sorry, with this Space Hospital episode. So, you know, what I want from this new series of Doctor Who, which I think they are doing from the sounds of things, from what I've seen, they're going to bring back old villains, I hope that they actually incorporate them well. They have a couple, I think they have one or two new writers. If you haven't liked the video, make sure to like the video and comment down below what you think. 3 new writers for series 12. We have Nina Maxine Alderton and Charlene James. Sorry for butchering those names. So for Maxine, I saw that she had written for Emmerdale. Now Emmerdale, for some of you guys may know, is sort of a soap opera action sort of thing. Emmerdale is a bit of a soap slash drama, and she has written for it for 13 years. So that gives me faith that she has, you know, she knows drama. But like, you know, sci-fi drama, she might be able to do something with that. She had written 111 episodes for Emmerdale, so that clearly shows that she has experience in, you know, writing for TV and that sort of thing. I hope that she fits in well with, you know, with writing and knowing the storylines and knowing what the Doctor is capable of and the story elements that they can bring forth to the universe. and they can go literally anywhere they want with it. That is the beauty of storytelling with Doctor Who especially. There's so many elements that you can use and play around with, and the limit to imagination is endless. That's the beauty, I feel like, with Doctor Who's sort of storylines, and no matter where it can take place. And it's a similar deal with Rick and Morty, with the whole sort of universe of Rick being all powerful and doing whatever he wants to. That's the same thing with Doctor Who, is the Doctor is all powerful and you can go wherever you want within the universe, and there will be a story literally anywhere. In 2020 we have 4 new directors joining as well. We have Nida Manzoor, Emma Sullivan, Jamie Magnus Stone, and Lee Haven Jones. So we have 4 new directors as well as these 3 new writers. So hopefully this can actually reinvigorate a lot of the old love for Doctor Who that I've had in the past. And I always remember for that, it was sort of the last couple of series of Capaldi, I really started to get invested in the storyline, really started to enjoy it. And I think it was sort of around the time of when they introduced Missy as a character. That's when I was like, fuck, this is a good TV series, And I always, as a kid, I used to watch Saturday Adventures on CBBC because it was too much of a pussy to watch actual Doctor Who at the time. But I kind of miss that feeling of being scared of these villains and these concepts within the show, and also being amazed and touched by certain scenes and times, like especially the classic David Tennant of I don't want to go, I don't want to leave, always brings tears to me, tears to my eyes. And that's something that I kind of miss within the show, is that sort of emotion of the Doctor and showing the really picking at the emotions of the viewer, and just plucking at the heartstrings and showing what the show can be about. And it could be fucking amazing, but the last season just shows how shit that it can go. And don't get me wrong, there's been terrible episodes in the past, but they've always been forgiven by another episode comes up and you're like, oh my god, that was such a great episode, or great storyline, or a great way of showing the show off. And honestly, it disappoints me as a fan. It's all down to the writing, and a lot of it is down to Chibnall as well. Not all down to Chibnall, but mostly down to Chibnall as the director, because everything is in his sort of control and power. He is sort of the operations behind the scenes. Also, I want to see more of sort of Ryan and Graham sort of have more of a bond. And we sort of had a little bit of that, but I want to see more of that, and sort of seeing how they can sort of grow past that. Maybe like one sacrifices themselves to save the other, but they're not actually dead, and you can see how grateful they are that they have each other. Maybe Rand realizes that about Graham, but properly fucking actually realizes, like, holy shit, this person cares about me in X, Y, and Z ways. I need to look out for him more, I need to look after him. And I don't really care about Yaz, 'cause, we can like kill her off, like I really wouldn't care less, like she's kind of just in the background. I care more about Ryan and Graham's relationship. It seems like with some of these new writers and these sort of new directors, they're trying to reinvigorate the action that's, Doctor Who, a lot of what we've seen in the past, with a lot of classic episodes. So, this gives me hope that Chibnall's being like, shit, I actually need to actually run this stick. I need to actually produce decent episodes. Yes, Chibnall, you fucking do, mate. You've made some okay ones in the past, but, as direct showrunner, mate, you need to fucking just, as showrunner Chibnall, you need to completely abuse your power and make these episodes some of the most memorable ones out there. What I want for this next series is to be engaged again, and I want to tune in every week, excited, hearing that theme music, just hearing that and be like, fuck, I'm in for a ride. Today's going to be a good episode of Doctor Who. I'm going to get invested. I'm going to be like, fuck yes. I don't want to be disappointed. More videos coming soon. Podcast soon enough as well, boys. But anyway, guys, drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Click that little bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. And leave a comment in the comment section down below if you're excited for any new series coming out, and if you agree with any of the points that I've said within this sort of video. Let's have a discussion in the comment section. And I want to know your thoughts and opinions, really, on the whole sort of new series of Doctor Who and sort of Jodie Whittaker. I don't have but peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe and have a nice.